Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go from Arizona. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
He'll look to throw. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's good.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Caught out wide on the RPO. Down the left sideline. And he will go all the way. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, Detroit. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32. Drill, 52.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22.
Back to throw. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
It's 3rd and 4.
Come on, set.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
He'll return it from the 11. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? Check out the twin. Watch the twin.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll drop to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
3rd and inches.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is hard. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. It covers 51 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. He pulls it in around the 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
Williams in motion. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And the Cardinals are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Let's go. Set, go.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Into space. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he is gone. Maybe 3 yards. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Detroit.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this.
Okay, ready?
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Go! Crap ball leading.
That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Third down, they need 5.
Ready? Sammy Lion.
Laporta in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he's into the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch. They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Third down, 3 to go.
Yellow, 43. Hut.
They'll throw out of the gun. To the left side, caught by Noel. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Ready?
A give. Here's Benson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Ready?
Again, it's Benson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On the set. Down. Hey, go steal. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Here's a toss as they look to run. Finding room to the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like he just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Laporta in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards, stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Okay, ready?
It is 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time?
Go, check. Go, check.
From the gun, here's Gibbs.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And this will remain a tie ball game.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Ready?
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. To the 20. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready, ready. 52 blue. Set, cut.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Set.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Ready. Hut, hut.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That one is good. And the Cardinals get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Laporta in motion. Once again, it's Gibbs. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Lions will punt this ball away. And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
Come on, set. Blue, 32, ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
3rd and 11.
Here we go, here we go. 45, wide. Hut, hut.
On third down, they go with Benson. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here's their punter now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This fielded at about the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Ready.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Down. Black 40. Set, go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
I think of all the things he does so well, Mike, it's his ability to extend plays as a runner that probably isn't talked about enough. I mean, he is a sneaky athlete whenever he has to turn to his legs, and if you don't account for him, he's more than capable of making you pay.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
22 needle. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Switch. Yell. Hut, hut.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Brian Branch in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 10 black. Spike 60. Check, hut.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man. That's Noel. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Set. 50 green. Shot. 17. 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll look to throw yet again. It's complete there to Harrison. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43, ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. And this is the blueprint, Mike, the ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Come on, set. 45, wide. Hut, hut.
Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Benson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. A run up the middle, it's good. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Laporta in motion. Back to the air once more on second down. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Detroit.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They hand it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Now inside the 25. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They're going to put a man in motion to the right. He'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 10
yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 4-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 72.
Back to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Here we go, set. Red, 38.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one caught by Noel. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
43 rail.
He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
97. Ready.
A run with Benson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's an Arizona first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Set, ready. 50, green. Ready?
They'll go again with Benson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Set.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Let's go now. Blue 32. 52 blue.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Set. Smash. Red. 52 blue. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40.
It's a gain of 16.
A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Red 38. Set.
On first and 10, here's Benson. Marked down at the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Let's go.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time.
Brings up third down.
And now third and goal coming up.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Yellow 43. Set.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and There was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
38, 45.
They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. You are hoping your running back can do something to give you space. And, Greg, they got the absolute opposite. Instead, it is a safety.
Yeah, exactly right, Mike. That's all they're trying to do is give themselves some breathing room and get their quarterback out of the end zone on this next snap. But instead, the defense is all over it. They get in the backfield for the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
44 yards. And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shot, 17. Blue, 32. Set, cut.
Now give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready. Hut.
That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On the ready.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
50, green. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Okay, right. Set. Black, 95. Ready?
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
And this is one of those plays, Mike, that's a little tough for the defense to stomach. They got a chance to get off the field, and they just weren't able to get enough penetration to prevent him from picking up the 1 yard that he needed.
60 red. 60 red. Mega. Set.
Up the middle they go. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down and 8.
Set. Ready. 10. Set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And you'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
38. Hey.
Try to pick this one up on the ground.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, fourth down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
On the double.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
Let's go. Yellow, 43.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Ultra. 33, yellow. Ready.
They'll try to run. First down and more. The Lions have got it.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
This is first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here comes second down.
19.
Williams in motion.
79.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. One out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this fourth down. They need their best play.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Throwing now from the gun. Quick slant, caught by St. Brown. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. One final play. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico.